have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
No touch, no touch.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
No touch. No touch.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd and 9 here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
No touch.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Sandy Lions.
They go play action now. Sanders. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Right anyway. No touch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Great. No touch.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Great. Set. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just kind of wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he can just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
Field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18, 5, let's go.
To throw is Sanders. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Panther 11. Come on. 19, Tiger.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Shot. Dragon 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Phillips on the tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
And 4 at the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get it. Go.
Now Sanders. Setting up the screen for Sampson. He's across midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Bobcat, 65. Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right Now we can look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
They'll toss it. They'll toss it.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Great, set. No touch.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are once again back in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Round 6.
touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
19.
To the left side, he finds Bond. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
19 Lions.
Sanders to throw. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Sampson, 39 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And, oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second down and 6 now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st down. First and 10 at the
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Great, set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a second and 10.
Great, set.
Back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 23, here's a second down and 9.
Come on. 6. 70, Timber Wolf. Panther 11. Go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Open man, that's Bond. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Ready, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion.
Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Sanders pass.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Here's Sanders. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw.
That play looked off right from the beginning because I think he hurt himself a little bit. And he ended up making the throw short of the back on the screen attempt. It falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
19. 2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
18, Rattler, 8, ready, Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Sanders going to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Check smash, check smash. Go.
On 3rd down, Sampson. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
16 yards.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
Okay, break.
16 yards.
Mustang 19.
1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Hands it off out of the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That'll be complete to Sampson.
Sanders pass.
So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And that's going to be caught for Browns touchdown. Dylan Sampson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
19, Eagles 10.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great, set. All right, anyway, up. No touch.
A handoff to Barkley. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now 2nd and 3.
Great, set. Timmons.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No touch, set. No touch.
Here's a give to Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
No touch, set. No touch.
From the gun, it's Hurts. To the right side and intercepted. picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. Setting up the screen for Sampson. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Mustang Knight, Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 50, trap 50.
Now Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Viking 18, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
This is Smith with a grab. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Crowd left Yeti.
That's another Eagles first down.
They go play action with Hurts. And he's got it. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now first and goal.
Great. Set.
Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Nineteen tight. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shador. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Browns send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll take it at the 42. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Oh, touch. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Great.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.